Hello, everyone. Dr. Clark here, and welcome to the 7th edition of the Dog's Bulletin, the 3rd edition of this year. So, before I start with the main topics of this Dog's Bulletin, I would like to make another thank you for everyone who supported our horror biography month project last year. We've been doing this annually for the past 2 years. So, thank you for the support. Our numbers this year, overall, may have been our worst, but they were still good. On Facebook, I think it did slightly worse than it did last year, but it may have done a little bit better than the year before last overall, because we had less entries this year as a whole. On Instagram, we did overall better than we did our first year on Instagram in comparison to the amount of entries. And our Twitter impressions were worse than the past 2 years overall, but again, we had less. So I've also accounted that into our numbers. But again, I'm grateful. Thank you, everyone. So, as you all have seen over the past few weeks, I have started to make video/vocal versions of the editions of Nerd News. Our numbers have been decent, especially with the Luffy or One Piece 1000 episode news piece on our YouTube page to get over 500 views. That is the first video that we've made that has done that within the past 3 years. So thank you all for that. So I will be experimenting with more video/vocal editions of Nerd News and Rumor Grapevine over the next few months. So thank you for that. As you all have also seen, due to our last video, I have brought back the video versions of our figures of history content, specifically the figures of Black history and the figures of fictional history and fictional figures of Black history, so on and so forth. The new one I made, as you see, is a new version of it. It's the groups of Black history on the Milestone Media Company. I enjoyed working on it, and I will be experimenting with them to increase their quality. But as you have seen, I started back adding background music into this version of our video because I have been able to get a decent subscription service of buying royalty-free music, essentially, or leasing royalty music for me to use for the content that we make. So you will be seeing more of our videos and video-based or in auditory-based content that has background music in it to help enhance the experience. I will be releasing at least one more scheduled interview, one more Dog's lecture, and one more Dog's opinion video, hopefully before the year is over. Hopefully I can do all 3 of those, and if I really try, I'm going to also be releasing a video version, hopefully, of the content that Derek and Hunter has been working on as well, or has worked on. Speaking of that, do not forget, the vast majority of our content is written, and Derek and Hunter have been hard at work over the past few months, whenever they can, between their busy schedules, to make posts on Mondays and Wednesdays. And specifically for Hunter, over the past few months, he's gone back to releasing new zoologist and biology photos that he's been taking, and they have been breathtaking. So please look out for that and support them and us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Also, I want to let you all know I boosted our Discord server with Discord Nitro about 2 to 3 months ago. I will hopefully be able to do it again soon. And that is another reminder that you all, if you want to see sneak peeks of things that we do, get news earlier, participate in meetings. The meetings are usually the longer version of the Dog's Bulletin, where we go into a lot more detail and cover topics that I don't have time to cover in the Dog's Bulletin. And if you join the Discord, you will also be getting the recorded version of the meetings if you're part of the server. And again, it costs nothing to be a part of the server. I will post the new link in the description of this video, in the comments as well. So I want to also say this as well. So we've had, or Instagram, we've had the milestone hitting 900 posts on Instagram. That has been a big thing. And on YouTube, we are close to getting 100 subscribers. We're at 95. So hopefully soon we will get to the 100 subscriber mark, hopefully before the ending of this year. And with me saying that, all depending on the time and numbers this year, I may be doing a special giveaway contest within the next few weeks. It all depends on what the timing is, and it all depends on how good our numbers do. But seeing how things are going, I'm going to be able to do it. So please be on the lookout for that. That is all for the bulletin, for this edition, that is. If you all have any questions, statements, or comments or concerns, or anything you would like to say to us, please don't hesitate to comment on the YouTube version of this, and within the few hours to even the next day after the YouTube version, I will hopefully be posting this on both Facebook and Instagram, hopefully. But if that is all, Dr. Clark signing out.